future of work.
The Labour Minister maintains government has done all it can to put together a better offer.
There's no agreement yet with the public service unions. Some unions have accepted the offer which we have given, and some have not accepted that offer. And that offer is what we call the cash allowance, which is equivalent to 4.5%. But we have added 3% into that, which goes into 7.5%. And you add that what is known as the annual progression, which is 2.5%, that easily goes to 9%. And it's up to the unions to take it or not.
However, unions remain divided on government's proposal, further fueling the prospects of a strike action in the public sector.
They need to understand that there are service-level agreements which are deciding who can go on strike, who cannot go on strike. And some of them are operating in the essential services. But thus far, a number of unions are not talking about strike. It's only PSA which has been talking about the strike. We have the offer which we have given to them. We are waiting for them to say how do they deal with that offer. But unfortunately, if they do not agree with the offer and the minister puts his budget in terms of MTPPS, unfortunately, we won't be able to include that money. It would be decided later. We wanted to have this agreement very early so that the minister can talk about those figures. If it doesn't happen, it would be unfortunate. The workers would have disadvantaged themselves.
Workers' unions representing public servants have slammed the minister's position. They accuse him of sending misleading statements as talks have deadlocked. They've also labelled the 9% wage offer mentioned by the minister as a joke.
The Labour parties that are in support of the offer, that are not in support of the offer, rather have a right to declare a dispute, hence Pop Krunehau and Dedosa formally declared a dispute in the council meeting and further filed for conciliation, which will be taking place on the 31st of October to the 1st of November 2022. This means there is currently no offer and the minister's attempt at finalizing anything is misplaced.
The Public Servants Association has over 200,000 members. PSA says it is forging ahead with plans for a nationwide demonstration over salary hikes.
Expect that the commissioner, who is responsible for the drafting of the rules, will finalize the rules and the PSA will give them plus 7 days notice. And in the period between the 7 days notice, the members of the PSA will be given opportunity to go on a picketing during their lifetime until such time that the full-blown strike action will commence in the public sector.
The strike, if successful, will have an impact on public services. It remains to be seen if threats by essential workers to join in the strike action will be possible. The ball is in the public servants' court to ensure they are not left behind when Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana tables the mid-term budget policy statement in Parliament next week. A stalemate remains, pointing to a nationwide strike action in the near future, a move that will be devastating if government and the public sector workers don't find each other. Katleho Lohodi, SABC News, Pretoria.